Играй в популярные игры с друзьями. Соревнуйся и побеждай. Получай ценные призы вместе с Game Loot Network.
Very much, Amber. This opportunity isn't because of me. It's because of a whole lot of people smarter than me, including the people on this phone call. So I appreciate that, though. But, yeah, today I want to give you guys a brief overview of some of the new features of Loot Cove 2.0. We've really gamified the Reward Center and added lots of different features I want to go over with you guys today for those people who haven't had a chance to see those. But it's really taking the next step in this business in our hang on one second. Let me mute these lines 1 second.
You are now muted.
Okay, I apologize for that, guys. Incidentally, we are recording this webinar, so anybody who wasn't able to get on, I'm not sure. We are looking at a different webinar platform we may be going with, hopefully maybe in the next week or two. So we'll give you guys plenty of notice so you can get that information out to your teams. But anyway, the Loot Cove Reward Center I'm going to go over with you in just a couple of minutes, but I do want to give you guys some updates that you may not have heard or seen yet. Specifically, let's go ahead and start with the blog. We're really ramping up our efforts on the blog, and we brought on a full-time writer who I'm really excited about. And this writer is going to do a lot of different things for us, not just for search engine optimization and brand awareness and those types of things, but also creative writing. And if you guys see here the top 4 articles on the blog, what we've really done is added a really cool, what I think is very cool, storyline to each of our games. And this is going to continue to be the theme as we release our additional games. You guys are going to see the storyline behind Trivia Loot, Round Ball Escape, Loot Flyer, and Ninja Runner. And then very soon, Rogue Valet, which is our parking game, and then the next one is Road Battle right after that. Those are also going to have storylines. They're also going to have video trailers associated with this. So whether you're looking at this game in Loot Hub or on Google Play or on the App Store, you guys are going to see a video trailer that follows this storyline and how the game is played as well. So all these different types of things that we're doing, whether it's the storylines, the video trailers, the screenshots, some of the gameplay that we record, people playing head-to-head that we may be recording, all of those things are going to start getting plastered and marketed all over the internet as we do press releases. Now with Loot Hub out, we're really going to be able to put our foot on the gas for our marketing to really start getting the brand awareness out there. So those of you who want to piggyback on that by go ahead and getting started in your own marketing campaigns and those types of things, let me know, and I'll get you some of these assets that you can use in some of your marketing campaigns as well. So take a look at those. I think the writer did a fantastic job on these storylines, and it's really going to add another component or another tier of gamification, if you will, to each of the games as people play them. I'm really excited about that. So wanted to bring that to your attention. Second thing, Loot Hub is out on Apple and it is out on Android. However, Apple, the Reward Center is not in Apple just yet. We actually went through a review process with Apple on the update that's going to put that Reward Center in there. And Apple wanted us to change and clarify some things in regards to how our tokens are consumed in that Reward Center. So the best thing I can tell you about Apple is Apple being Apple. They're a little bit pickier, and obviously they take a little bit longer. So we're going to give them some clarification on that Monday and send that back to them, and hopefully we'll get that approved very, very quickly. So I appreciate you guys' patience on that. However, Loot Hub is out on Apple as well. It's just the Reward Center is not in there just yet. I think that's, we'll save the rest of the updates till Monday. The games are getting very, very close to start releasing in rapid fire, the additional games. We actually have 3 more games that are almost entering the final stage of development and testing. So I believe in the next, probably by mid to end of February, we're going to have 5 additional games. And I won't give you these games have proven to go viral. They have tens of millions of users, similar type games. The only thing they don't have is the ability to win prizes and the ability to compete against other players, whether you're competing head-to-head or in tournaments and those types of things. So we're really excited about being able to push you guys additional games and content that you guys can share and get out there in the marketplace. However, what we're training on today is Loot Cove 2.0. And Loot Cove, it started off as a fairly standard rewards center where you guys could convert your tokens into bids and try to win prizes. However, we wanted to add an additional level of entertainment and gamification, as well as what I call gamified shopping, which takes a lot of the risk out of the gameplay. And I'll walk you through each step of that, what it used to be and what it is now. So we're going to go to that here. For those of you who can't get on the webinar, we are recording this and we'll post that to the YouTube channel. So we're logged into Loot Cove right now. Again, you can do this on the web at GameLootRewards.com and sign in, or you can do it through the Loot Hub app, just simply by clicking on the Reward Center icon, and it will automatically log you in. And so you can do this on a mobile device or on your computer, either one. And when you get logged in here, for those of you who may not be familiar with the Loot Cove Reward Center, when you enrolled, you actually received a certain number of tokens depending on the package that you purchased. So whether that's a $100 package, you got 500 tokens, or a $1,000 package, you got 5,000 tokens. You now can convert these tokens to bids. And I'm going to walk you through real quick on how to compete and win these prizes by getting bids. So the first thing you're going to do is, if you have tokens, you're going to see tokens up here at the top, and then you're going to see bids here. Now, if you're a new person, you're going to see 0 bids. First thing we're going to do is, for every 5 tokens you convert, you're going to get 1 bid. So in this case, we want to add 10 bids, so we're going to enter 50 tokens in here to convert. Now, you're going to see here our token total at the top is 9,980. We just put in 50, so this is going to go down to 9,930, and then our bid total is going to go from 34 to 44. So we're going to convert that real quick, and you can see the conversion process is now complete, and our totals have changed to 9,930 tokens and 44 bids. Now, once you have those bids, you can now start competing for these different items on here, whether they're gift cards, electronics. You can even bid on additional tokens. And here's how this works. You can bid right away just simply by clicking any of these orange bid buttons, or you can get more information on the item by going to the detail page. So let's go ahead and go to the detail page of the night vision dash cam here. We'll click on the detail there, and you're going to see here you can get a complete description. You can see the recent winners of the card, the other prizes that have recently been won, how many bids it took them to win it, how much savings that they experienced, and then you can also see different rewards that are similar to the one you're bidding on. And then we have a Buy Now button, which allows you to buy. I'll get into that in a second. And then we have a Bid Valet, and I'll show that to you in a second as well. So the first thing you're going to see here, coincidentally, it looks like Amber has bid on this item. And when you, I'm logged in as Kent right now, so if I click bid, you're going to see Kent is now the high bidder. Now, one of 2 things is going to happen as you're bidding. When you bid, that price is going to go up 1 penny. But all of these items have an instant winner price set on it. So there's a mystery price of an instant winner. If you happen to bid at the time that that instant winner price is set, for example, if the price is $3.53 for our instant winner price, you're going to end the auction right then. Instead of waiting 26 days, it's going to end the auction right then, and you're going to instantly win that item. And you're going to win it for $3.53. So even though there's a $35 price tag there, oh, it looks like Keith just outbid me here. Thank you, Keith, for that. That's going to help me demo this. Keith, I don't want you having that, so I'm going to fire one. Oh, Amber just got me. So you see what's happening here. Everybody's going back and forth trying to win this item, and every time somebody uses a bid, the price only goes up a penny. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention to is when this really gets fun in this new feature that we've added is in the last 15 seconds of the auction, the battle bidding begins. And here's how this works. And I can't show this to you right now because the battle bidding, there's no items within 15 seconds, but here's how the battle bidding works. When the clock gets down to 15 seconds and somebody bids, it's actually going to get reset that clock to 15 seconds. And so let's say I bid with 5 seconds left. Well, when I bid, it raises the price a penny, but it also resets the clock to 15 seconds and gives everybody else a chance to bid again. So this is what sets up our battle bidding environment, where people are battling back and forth. They're continuing to reset that clock. So as long as they want to stare at this and as long as they want to bid and try to win that item, they're going to battle other people for it in the battle bidding. I see Jimmy's the high bidder, so I'm going to fire one back at him. And this type of thing that you're seeing right now going back and forth is what will be happening very, very, very quickly in the last 15 seconds, people battling for this, okay? So that's the general mechanics of how this reward center works. In the last 15 seconds, that's when battle bidding starts. Now, this is where I want to show you guys the bid valet. Now, the bid valet is simply a way for you guys to put your battle bidding on autopilot, okay? Think about that. Let's say you don't want to have to continue staring at your phone. Maybe you're driving down the road. You have to walk away from your computer, but you don't want to lose the bids that you've actually tried to win this item with. You want to continue to try to bid. Well, you can actually set up your battle bidder on autopilot. Okay, so here's how you do that. You can see here the price is $3.58 currently. I can start my battle bidder or my bid valet at whatever price I want to set that for. So let's say I'm going to start that at $3.59. And I want my bid valet to use, I'm going to say up to 20 bids. Now, it may not take that many to win the item, but I want this to bid on my behalf for 20 bids. I then click Activate, and when I do that, you guys are going to see up here in the right-hand corner of the bid valet, little banner there has been activated. Now, the only person to see that green banner is you, so that you know which items you have your bid valet activated on. However, the other bidders can also see that, hey, I've activated my bid valet, and I'm now on autopilot. Okay, I've had to step away from my computer, or I don't want to have to continue clicking on this manually, and it may prompt somebody else to set theirs up on autopilot. Now, the cool thing about this, and what really adds another level of competition to this, is we don't know whether I have that bid valet set up on 3 bids or 30 bids or 300. Okay? But I can go in here at any time. I can deactivate that battle bidder or that bid valet, and you can see that green banner is now gone. I can reactivate it. Let's say I change my mind. I want to set it up for 10 bids, starting at $3.61. And since I'm already the high bidder, whoever bids next, it's automatically going to shoot a bid right back at them, okay? Now, it's only going to do this once until you get to the last 15 seconds of the auction. There's no reason for people to battle back and forth using their bid valet. And you can see there, as Keith placed a bid, the bid valet didn't go ahead and bid another one, because there's no reason for me to go ahead and start wasting bids with this bid valet until I get to the last 15 seconds of the auction. But I know that, hey, when this gets to the last 15 seconds, it's going to use up to 10 of my bids to battle back and forth, and I hopefully am going to win that. Okay? So just think of the bid valet as an automatic bidder for you. It does it, or puts your battle bidder on autopilot. Okay? So it's a really cool feature. It's a feature that's used on a lot of different sites, similar sites like this, but we do have two or three very unique things that nobody else in the world is doing with this reward center. And one of those is the way we do our buy now feature, which I'm going to show to you guys next. Okay, so the buy now is pretty straightforward. We're actually going to start listing our prices next month for a buy now price. So you see that the retail price is $34.99. We may have a buy now price of maybe 15, 20, 30, 40, 50% off possibly, where you can actually buy that item without having to actually try and win it. So you say, hey, I want one of those. It's a great price. I'll go ahead and buy it. Okay? So you can do that. However, if you really want to go for the huge savings by bidding on the item and possibly winning it for 80, 90, 95, 98, 99% off the actual retail value, you can try and do that. You can see now that this current item is about approximately 90% off discount. So if I want to try and win that item, I can do that. And I may use 20, 30, 40 bids to try to win that item. Now, if I lose that item, it's kind of a bummer to lose all the bids associated with it as well. So what we've done is we further incentivized people to buy the item by not just giving them a discount, but if they go ahead and purchase the item, we're actually going to rebate and give every single bid that they used trying to win that item back to their account. So when they purchase it, it's going to pop up a notification that's saying, hey, you attempted to use 40 bids on this particular item. Since you purchased it, we're going to go ahead and add those back to your bid total. So it gives people an opportunity to stay in the game. They don't actually feel like, golly, I used all my tokens, all my bids are gone, now I got to wait until next month until my subscription hits again, or I have to pull out my credit card. It actually keeps them in the game and keeps them engaged. And guys, from a business perspective, because we're all in business together, that's the name of the game. We want to keep people engaged. So we're giving them a discount to go ahead and purchase it, but we're also giving them all of their bids back and adding them back to their bid balance for purchasing that item as an additional incentive. And nobody in the world is doing that right now. This is something that we're trying to innovate to make this more of a gamified e-commerce site or gamified shopping. This isn't just a game. It's a place where you can actually get great deals. It's a place you can have fun. It's a place you can be entertained. And it also has a risk-free component where if you decide to purchase the item, you can get all of your bids back and still be in the game and still have fun. Now, guys, we're spending a lot of time on the Loot Cove Reward Center, which is, again, one more thing that the mobile gaming space does not have. Nobody in the mobile gaming space is giving prizes to people that play their games. So the name of the game is tokens, because the more tokens you have, the more you can convert the bids, the more prizes you can win, and the more you can actually, the more value you can bring. You can give away tokens to people as you invite them to the community. If they get engaged, obviously, they're going to upgrade or enroll and purchase tokens, and you're going to make a percentage of the commissions on that. And it's an entire gamified ecosystem that's driven by the desire for tokens. So as we add the different features in all of the games, through the game loot generator, as it's going to be getting some major upgrades and enhancements very quickly, the desire for tokens is going to drive the competitive level, not just in the Loot Cove Reward Center, which is a big reason why we've added these features, but also in every single game. Whether you're challenging somebody head-to-head in trivia, whether you're entering a tournament, whether somebody's upgrading inside the game using tokens to try to get a better score so that they can win the tournament. Every single thing that's happening in here is driving somebody's desire to get better at a game, to have more fun, to share it more, and to win more tokens so that they can win more prizes. So I know that's a mouthful, but I really, really want you guys to get the vision here of what we're trying to create. We're innovating an entire industry, being the mobile gaming space, but we're also innovating and disrupting a huge, huge market, being there's several different terms you can use for the market of not just e-commerce, but penny auctions or bidding platforms or whatever you call, but we're trying to turn this into a gamified e-commerce experience and integrating it seamlessly into our mobile gaming space, which is why we felt it was very important to integrate the Reward Center into the Loot Hub app. Because in the Loot Hub app, you can actually access all the games, you can share all the games, you can share the Loot Hub app with other people. You can, very soon, we got a feature that's going to be added that's going to allow you to earn tokens in the game loot generator inside the Loot Hub app. You won't have to go to the site anymore. So you can actually do that in a true mobile app experience. So everything we're doing every single day of every single week is toward the improvement of the gaming experience, of the experience of fun. So I know I've overwhelmed you with a lot of different features and things like this, but I really want you guys to get the vision of what we're trying to do, because we really are creating a blue ocean in a couple of different multi-billion-dollar industries. So, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. We did record this. I'm going to edit it over the weekend, and it'll be up on Monday for you guys to see on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/GameLoopNetwork. But just to real quickly recap, we went over the enhanced tabs for the description where you guys can see the recent winners. We've got similar rewards. We've got a way for you guys to buy now if you choose to. And then we have the automated bid valet, which automates your battle bidders and your battle bidding. Let me go ahead and deactivate that, or Kent's going to get mad I used all those tokens there. And then we have obviously the risk-free way that you guys can save money on some cool products. We're actually going to be adding some products on here, guys, that these are products that aren't just cool to have, but products that you may use every single day. These are products you would be purchasing anyway. So if you can purchase these products that you're going to purchase anyway, or perhaps buy them and have fun while you're doing it, that's really what's going to take this gamified e-commerce experience to the next level as we really start focusing in hard on this reward center. So that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Amber, thank you so much for the call. Keith and Jimmy, I appreciate your help on the battle bidding there and helping us demonstrate that. It looks like Keith's still in the lead, so before we let you guys go, I'm now in the lead. Or actually, Kent's in the lead. So, Keith, go get it from him. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday night, 8 p.m. Central, on the Corporate Update.
Ставьте палец вверх, подписывайтесь на канал, следите за новостями.